Your birthday's canceled. Deal with it. The text landed in the family group chat at 6:17 a.m., sharp as a blade. I was halfway through my morning smoothie, the blender's hum drowning out the usual buzz of my phone. I glanced at the screen, expecting a recycled meme, or maybe a lazy, "Happy B-Day" from someone who'd forgotten until now. Instead, it was Mom. Her words cold and final. "No one's showing up, Tara. Time to grow up." No emojis, no XOXO, just a digital slap in the group chat, where my siblings and cousins could all see. I froze, the smoothie glass sweating in my hand. I read it again, checking for a follow-up. Just kidding. Nothing. Just silence from the people I'd spent years trying to please. I set the glass down and walked to my apartment's balcony. The city hummed below, indifferent. Today was my 29th birthday, marked with a purple star on my kitchen calendar. I'd planned nothing, no party, no cake, but I hadn't expected this. My phone buzzed again, a reply from my sister, Lila. LMAO, harsh but true. A thumbs up from Dad. I typed, "Got it," hit send, and locked my phone. Then I opened my banking app. For 3 years, I'd been paying their rent, $2,800 a month, for a sagging bungalow in Thornton with a cracked driveway and a furnace that groaned. It started small. "Just this once, Tara, we're short." Then it was utilities, Lila's phone bill, Dad's truck repairs. I was the reliable one, the graphic designer with a steady job at a tech startup. They never asked outright, they just leaned, and I bent. I canceled the auto payment. My pulse stayed steady, like I'd just deleted a spam email. I archived the group chat and poured my smoothie down the sink. The quiet that followed felt like a deep breath after years underwater. I made tea, Earl Grey no honey, and sat at my desk watching dawn break over the skyline. Something clicked, not with anger, but with clarity. I pulled the calendar off the fridge, the purple star mocking me, and tossed it in the trash. Then, I logged into the car loan portal. 2 years ago, I'd bought Lila a used SUV when she swore her old car was undrivable. Midnight gray, her choice. I'd paid it off, insurance included. She posted it constantly, blessed by the best, never tagged me. The next morning, I drove to Thornton at sunrise. Their street was still, the kind of quiet that hides secrets. I didn't stop. I pulled up, tapped the app, and watched the SUV's lights flash. I slid into the driver's seat. A yoga mat in the back, a coffee cup in the console, her lavender air freshener dangling. I drove off. No one chased me. Back home, I called my bank. "Close all cards under my name," I said. Reason? Unauthorized use. That was enough. I showered, letting the steam blur my thoughts. By noon, I'd shredded 3 cards linked to their accounts and tucked the SUV keys in a lockbox. The group chat stayed silent. That night, I opened a folder I'd started a year ago. Proof. It held everything. Screenshots of transfers, texts guilting me. "You're the only one who can help, Tara." Lila's posts flaunting trips I'd funded. At 25, I'd been proud to step up after landing my job. They'd clapped, called me their rock. Then came the asks. Lila's launching her brand. Dad's knee surgery. Mom's therapy. By year 2, I was their ATM. My savings drained, my credit stretched. One memory burned. Last Christmas, I'd driven 4 hours with a homemade tart and wine, uninvited, hoping to surprise them. Mom opened the door, blinked. "Oh, Tara, you're here." Inside, Lila's boyfriend, Nate, sprawled in my old room. They'd planned a real dinner the next day, without me. At the table, Dad toasted, "To Tara, our bank with a heartbeat." Laughter erupted. Lila smirked. I smiled, sipped, and scrubbed their dishes later. When the pipes clogged, I paid the plumber. Mom hugged me. "Next time, call first." I drove home in silence, feeling lighter leaving than arriving. Now, staring at proof, I saw it clearly. They didn't love me. They leveraged me. A notification pinged. Lila's story, poolside, captioned, "Choosing Peace." I recognized the resort. I'd paid for it. Then an email, "New credit alert." A $7,000 loan in my name, co-signed by Dad, dated last fall. They'd said it was for home repairs. I hadn't questioned it. My credit report showed more. A store card, opened by Mom, maxed out. When I'd asked, she'd snapped, "You're so paranoid." I started recording. Every call, every text. Not for revenge, but for truth. A voicemail from Mom. "Lila's dreams are on you, Tara. Don't ruin her." Another from Lila. "You're so boring. No wonder you're alone." I saved them all. Then, a text from Lila. "Dinner tonight. We need to talk." It felt like a trap, but I went. At 7 p.m., I walked into their bungalow, carrying a flash drive and a binder labeled Evidence. They smiled, offered lasagna. Mom spoke first. "We're hurt by your distance, Tara. Family forgives." I opened my laptop, played Mom's voicemail, showed Lila's texts mocking me, flipped through bank statements, the loan, the store card. "This isn't family," I said. "This is theft." They stared, silent. Lila scoffed, "You're overreacting." I plugged the drive into the outside. Their voices exploded, Mom yelling, something shattering. I drove home, calm. At 1 a.m., I posted online, "When family steals your future, you stop paying for theirs." I linked Evidence. By morning, it had hundreds of shares. Dad posted a video, slurring, "She's confused. We love her." I replied with a clip of him laughing. "Tara's credit? Ours now." Then I logged off. A month later, I moved to a loft in Lodo, paid through a trust, untraceable. No one knew. I launched Freed Consulting, a site for people like me, with one line: "Your peace isn't for sale." I didn't celebrate my next birthday, but I lit a match for the years I'd survived. Above my desk, a plaque. "We don't fix what broke us. We forge what saves us." Below, in small font, "Not your bank anymore." The silence was mine now, and it was enough.